Hi! Welcome to Story Reckless. We are playing some D&D tonight, and I am Nathan, and I am the DM here. And the audio might sound a little different because we are all playing in person today. Claire will be back here shortly, but yeah, I use he, him pronouns. I don't know if I said that. And yeah, we're playing some D&D tonight in Descent into Avernus, and this is going to be our finale. I'm going to say it. It's going to be our finale.
It's going to be our finale?
It's going to happen.
We're going to do it. We're going to do it. We're not going to open up a new can of worms.
We're going to do it. We'll probably do like, an epilogue episode of just like, no, as in like, what did you do afterwards? Like, we won't actually play.
So soon, wait. This is the final episode of this campaign.
Yeah. 4 years. Yeah, by the way, sorry. Happy 4-year anniversary! It's been 4 years since we started this, and
you're sophomores. I mean, not sophomores. You're
seniors. We're seniors.
I'm a junior.
Also, anybody in chat, please let us know if the audio is okay, because again, since we're in person, the audio is going to be a little different. I just have the single mic here doing whatever. Doesn't matter. Anyways, so if you're in chat, let us know if the audio could be different and I can try to make adjustments on the fly. But with all that being said, let's do intros.
My name is Olive. I use she and they pronouns. Tonight I'm playing Calliope, our Genasi artificer. She's currently piloting a big winged dummy because I like playing the mech games, but we're playing D&D. You can basically picture it if you've played Nier Automata. There's like these flight suits that you can get into, and it's very fast and very cool and this is the final vehicle section of this video game. I'm very excited.
Hi, I'm Enyo, they them pronouns, and tonight I'm playing Pip, an alchemist satyr who was an artificer first, I think. We came up with this separately, we did not talk about it.
You were artificer first, and then I think you went rogue?
Yes.
You went rogue.
I went rogue.
And then I think you took the level of bard, and I didn't actually realize that you had taken a level of bard.
It was an accident.
And then you just started giving people bardic inspiration.
Yeah.
Right. You gave somebody bardic inspiration, and I was so confused. I was like, what? Yeah, anyways.
Yes.
Oh.
I'm Claire. My pronouns are they, them. I'm playing Kidon, half-elf grave cleric who is not in jail.
That's right. You escaped last session. That was remarkable. All right. Well, I think with that, hi, No One's Hero. Thanks for joining us tonight in chat. Really appreciate you being here. We just making sure. Okay. Oh my god. Sorry. Can one of you vamp really quick? One of my parents just messaged me. I just need to. They sent me the dreaded can we call you? I'm like, oh my gosh. Let me just make sure that it's probably fine.
Yes.
They like to do that.
Claire made me this very lovely dice bag. It's very cool, and there are dice in here that are very ill-omened, and I'm not going to show them yet because it feels wrong to show the dice before you roll them. Anyway, the beading is beautiful. Thank you, Claire.
You're welcome.
Love it.
Enyo chose the dice. I did not choose the dice.
Yeah, I chose the dice, and it'll be fine. It'll be good. Everything will be fine. I have 3 spell slots.
Awesome. Well, let me do a quick recap as we kick this off. So, last time we left off, a lot actually happened in a pretty short period of time. So, last we left off, the two of you, Calliope and Pip, you managed to take the contract of Elturel, the original contract, and drop it into the river Styx and destroy it. And there was, as you were fleeing away as demons chased you, there was a horrendous dimensional scream that seemed to be omnipresent and emanate from everywhere as Zariel let out this scream in rage. Meanwhile, Kadam, you were brought up to the top of her flying fortress by Zariel after this moment to be placed as a hood ornament on the front of her flying fortress. as you no longer were useful, you and your Lulu and Yonder, and she...
My Lulu and my Yonder.
Your Lulu and your Yonder, and she even... Okay, yeah, great. Parents responded. Everything's just fine.
You should not send that.
Can we call you?
No context.
No. The thing is, they've done this like many times now, and it's just like. But I always gotta make sure. Anyways, yeah, you were getting prepared to be placed on there. She was claiming to. This was a good moment for her. She could finally let go of her past.
By hanging
you on the front
forever
of the
car.
On the front ship, yeah. Whatever, you know.
It's okay.
And as she was getting ready to lift you up and place you on a spike that had grown out of the ship with chains growing out of it, you gently grabbed her by her gauntleted hand, and there was a moment when she seemed to soften, but then followed through and was getting ready to do this when suddenly something grabbed her attention, and there was a massive disturbance in the city as a giant demonic force, a giant demon rather, that you all helped release from the Bleeding Citadel, came lumbering into the city, and she decided she needed to deal with that and passed you off to her underlings. You took advantage of this moment and managed to escape with Yonder and Lulu, teleporting down into the depths of High Hall where all the other refugees are waiting, using Lulu's teleportation magic. Meanwhile, the two of you were flying through the ranks of demons and devils. You managed to trick Pip, a pit fiend, using your deception that was commanding the armies of the devils, and gave you an opening. And as you flew through the city, you popped up into the companion with Valor wielding the spear, which was the sword of Zariel. And you flew straight at it and went straight into it, and it was revealed that on the other side of the dark, gigantic 400 diameter wide sphere was another sphere. It was a sphere within a sphere. It was an infernal iron sphere within. And when Valor, you did a quick check on it, and it was clear that this was something devised by Bell that was very similar to kind of the same tech for Moon Color. It was some sort of prison, and Valor stabbed it with the spear, and it shattered and exploded in light. And within was an angelic form that unraveled multiple wings, an owl-like face, humanoid, looking upon you all, and said that they could free the city of Elturel, but they would need your help. They would probably need you to protect them as they did so. And you had a choice to make. Do you go now to save the city, or do you try to regroup with your companions, as this being seemed to detect that Kadam was nearby? You chose to go regroup with your companions. Flying down to High Hall, following this being, Calliope, you could see up ahead that infernal mechanical machine that you saw in Bell's Forge, bursting through the front gates of High Hall and slithering its way into the depths of the cathedral, pushing past hordes of demons. And this is where we're gonna pick up, with Kadam down in the depths with the refugees, and the two of you pursuing this infernal mechanical machine going into High Hall. Do we start with Kadam first, briefly? I think we can quickly start with Kadam. Short scene, because there's a small period of time here as you were down there when I don't know if there was a moment when you all sensed the companion being destroyed. I don't think, was there?
We ended with you saying that I lost contact with the spear.
That's what it was. You lost contact with the spear because the spear shattered. It was destroyed, and you lost contact with it. We heard you liked spears, so we put spheres in your sphere. Yep, that's right. Thank you, Operation. Okay, so Kadam, we shift down into the bottom of High Hall. You there with the refugees. Rhea Mantlemorn, looking relieved. She immediately runs up and just grabs you and gives you a hug.
Thanks. Please let go.
And then lets go and steps back. I'm so sorry. I'm just thrilled to see you right now. Where are the others?
I don't know. And I have like bruised, cut, bleeding
That's right, yeah.
jaw and face. I'm sure I've got like at least one black eye at this point. Yeah, real mess of a face.
Yeah, I want to look. Yeah, go ahead.
We did it. They did it. Rhea, Ravengard, where's Fiera? Is it?
You're seeing like everybody starting to gather. You start recognizing faces. You can see Petra far in the back looking thrilled to see you there. It looks like everybody is here. It looks like there was no breach in the time that you were gone.
Good. The contract's been broken. The Creed Resolute has no effect anymore. Everyone who is alive can die. And that's all right. That came out weird. It's been a really long few days.
Yes, I think that most people here would. This is wonderful news. This is truly wonderful. Ravengard is kind of striding up and listening in on this. He kind of leans in. I don't remember what his voice was, so I'm just going to do my generic, low baritone. Have you discovered a way to get us all out of here?
No, we have ideas.
There's a sudden and all of the floor seems to rumble and shake. There's some kind of gasps and noises of concern spreading throughout the crowd. Ravengard looks up and kind of reaches down and clutches the sword, kind of exchanges a worried glance with Rhea. It's been getting worse. We, at one point, had people keeping an eye on upstairs, and then the whole place became overrun with demons, so we retreated back. But it seems to be getting worse.
It looks like I was just above the whole city. It looks like there's some devils punching through right now. They've got something based off of the Squire Crystal and...
The Dragoons?
The Dragoons, that's right.
Well, how would that happen?
Imagine you lost a gloom somewhere.
Fucking bastard. Alright, well, we should at least... let me... Here, just... And she's gonna reach out, and she's gonna use Lay on Hands.
She's a paladin now.
She seems to have gained some abilities in her time down here.
That's cool.
Places a hand on you. Not a lot, but she'll, I was just looking up for Lay on Hands. It goes up by a bit each level, right?
Yeah, I think it's 5 times your paladin level. Don't quote me on that.
Okay. Sure. She'll give you 5 hit points for now.
Whoa.
But yeah. And she kind of smiles. Someone seems to have taken notice.
Excellent.
Still figuring it out. Are you all, and looks over yonder, and I guess she's never seen yonder, so she kind of...
Has she? Or she's young.
Let me roll like a history check, actually, because
I've seen wood etching.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, like, but
Painting of him.
like tapestries and stuff. Yeah, like there would have been stories of Yonder because he was the only general that
Would
survived.
there be tapestries down here in the catacombs?
There might be like a statue of him because he was the one person
Right.
that survived and came back. Yeah, she rolled really low, so she doesn't seem to. I think there is a passing kind of, like something seems familiar, but she can't quite place it. And then sees Lulu. Are you all good to fight?
Yeah.
Maybe you stay here and we'll be the front line then.
I have a better idea. And I will just immediately sit down cross-legged on the floor and I'm going to start casting Conjure Celestial.
Okay, 10 minutes?
1 minute.
1 minute. Okay, great. You do that.
I believe you.
This is a perfect moment then as we cut back to the two of you. As we're cutting over though, you hear another and everything seems to rumble. We whip over to the two of you following behind this celestial being that is dive bombing down. You feel the hot air just whipping past you, and again, you can see somewhere off to your left, there's just like clouds of debris going up into the sky as a massive fight is beginning to take place. But you see High Hall up ahead.
There's a back entrance we can get into from below. We don't have to go through the fight.
Okay, yeah. The celestial being sort of seems to pull back, letting you get up in front to lead. Where are you taking?
The way that we escaped, I believe there was like a ground chasm thing that led.
You want to go up under
underneath
the tunnel and
That
then
seems
through.
good to just
Sure.
get in there without going through the whole big fight.
Okay,
Yeah.
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 Sorry.
No, that's just fine. Yeah. Okay. So you're gonna try to go through.
The back entrance.
So okay. Okay. You can totally do this. This is all I'm gonna say.
Yeah.
It will take a bit of time because it's that chasm where it opened and you could get in through.
Yeah.
Was I believe I said it was like halfway to the graveyard.
Yeah.
So you're gonna be kind of going a ways
I see.
down, and so this is a judgment call on your part.
Yeah. Does it look like they're about to like blow a hole in the roof or something out
They've
there?
literally just gone into the main halls of High Hall,
The main
and
halls.
and you know that to get down to the catacombs, there's that one secret entrance
Yeah, I
that
know.
Glim
Glim knows.
knows.
Oh, and Glim knows.
And I mean, at this point, I guess you don't know for sure if Glim is there, but I mean, it is the machine he was working on.
I did arcane lock it, I believe, when I left, but they've probably been in and out.
Oh, you arcane locked it. Yeah.
I
Okay.
did arcane lock
So
it.
it would be like whatever DC to break it or something.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well,
anyways, regardless, they are going in.
Try to
And essentially the like here, let me kind of set the scene
I
for you.
probably gave them a password to open the
You
damn
did.
thing up, and then Glenn probably knows that. Okay, let's just go. Let's do
So,
this thing.
real quick, just
Yeah.
to give you there are like there's the
Yeah.
front doors that you
Yeah.
could go through, which is where the machine went in and pushed through all the demons
Yeah.
and just went straight in. There you can tell there is an entire wall on the right side that is collapsed in that you could probably go into the main halls of the cathedral. There does seem to be a bit of smoke and dust at the far back of the cathedral, like maybe there's another breach over there, but it's hard to say. And then of course there's, the balcony where you guys entered that one time, and the top where the organ is and all that.
Yeah.
So there's, from what you can tell, there are 3 clear entrances you can see right now. Either up through the top, through
Yeah.
the main, or over in the right through the
Or
broken
the
wall.
back.
Or, yeah,
entrance.
4, so you could
That-
all
that-
go
that's
all
like
the way
always
over
on.
there, yeah.
What do you think?
I would like to avoid fighting as much as possible, but it seems like we need to be there now, right?
I think it might be time. I think side entrance we're gonna try to just like go in, close the statue behind us if we can, and then just bottleneck them in the tunnels.
Side entrance as in go all the way over to the
there's
the broken one on the right.
There's a breach. Yeah.
Great. Okay. Cool. Okay. Let's do if you're trying to avoid, this. What's going on?
Yeah.
Let's get some stealth rolls.
Alrighty.
Stealth rolls. Let's go.
Is anybody between the three of you? Are any of you, Valor included? Are any of you down on hit points right now?
I am not.
Valor's at full.
Pip, are you at full?
I'm at 76
Out of
87.
Okay, so you're good. Okay,
Fine.
you're fine.
So the dragon orb, kind of takes it out.
The dragon orb kind of takes it out of you. Okay, so yeah, let's get those stealth rolls. And I think, are all of you rolling physical dice tonight?
I think so.
That's
Okay.
exciting. Okay, so we won't be able to see the dice rolls on stream, but whatever.
Do you think? I think this is worth it. We're trying to be stealthy here, right?
Yeah.
We're trying to be stealthy. Okay. Just drink this. It'll give you just a little.
Don't tell me.
What was that?
Just a guidance.
Oh, okay. Amazing.
Woo! Net 20.
Ooh, nice.
Nice.
So that's a 24.
I got.
That's a dirty 20 for Valor.
Oh my god.
Wow.
I got a 14 for Calliope.
Okay. Great. And then I guess we
Wait.
technically need to roll for the celestial.
It's fine. I'm thinking through things at once. That's what I'm doing.
Okay, celestial got 16. Yeah. Okay. Great. So you manage to kind of stay high enough, and it seems like all of the writhing demons below don't notice you as you silently glide around that right side, dive down, and right through this massive hole in the side of the cathedral. And as you enter and your vision sort of quickly adjusts to the sort of dimmer light within here, you can kind of hear the echoing, reverberating sound of the chaos of fights happening. And inside what you see, the already like ruined and twisted halls of High Hall, there's now just like huge splashes of ichor all over the ground and sort of crawling up the walls, and it seems to be growing and turning into these like kind of pustules and strange growths that are sort of spilling out of the ichor itself. And you can, even as you're flying in, you see one of these like growths almost forming what looks like almost like a cocoon or something that's kind of like, and it's pulsating as you fly in. You're going straight for the secret entrance. Okay, you curve quickly, winding your way through the pillars, and see up ahead the gauntleted hand of Torm there on top of the dais, and standing before it is the enormous insectoid-like machine. What you see is this construct, 15 foot tall, made of this black infernal iron. And it's kind of similar to all the construction of the Dragoons. It sort of has that almost spherical-like head, but you can tell there's a aperture there. It has 6 sturdy metal legs with claws on each end of the feet. The body itself is segmented, and extending out from the back is this scorpion-like tail. As it's clattering up, right up to the dais and sort of getting into position. And you see scuttling around it, there are 3 other smaller, almost versions of it. And again, Calliope, you're quickly piecing together. These look like, they're not quite dragoons. These look more like little dummies, but kind of amped up a bit. But they're all sort of scuttling around it as they... and you can hear fighting happening behind you, and as you kind of look in that direction where the front door is, you can see there's like a whole army of these little dragoons that are holding off the demons as they're trying to push in. But they don't notice you as you sort of come to a halt here, hovering silently, like up in the rafters of the cathedral, looking down at this. So you have a moment if you want to try to do something.
God, pulling him away would be great. Is it clear that he's like looking down at the fist and like about to like go in or something?
So yeah, the his large infernal machine is sort of like getting up and coming to a stop. And if you just sit and observe,
I think it's time to intervene. Yeah, I think let's just like drop down in front of him. Y'all go in and I hold him off.
okay.
You don't want to try and call him away?
Great at holding people off. I hit hard, I hit fast.
We can use that. Let's just get in front of him. Let's go. Let's go.
Okay.
Yeah. So just like I want to like crunch down in front of him and say like, you never did have your own original thoughts, Glam. This is all.
All right, so you go out over the top, the celestial behind you following, wings out, and you just drop down right in front. And as you drop down, you can see that kind of the top part of the kind of behind the spherical head, it's starting to peel open, revealing like a cockpit within. And you land down, and you shout this as you see Glim's small head peeking up as you shout that. Calliope!
Glam, what's your excuse this time? What are you telling yourself?
Well, look, we got time to talk, or what are we doing?
You know what? My associates are gonna go take care of some business. We can talk.
Well,
Go.
I also got to get down there.
Yeah. We can talk about that. Go.
We go.
Okay.
All right, so you activate the lever. I forget how it worked, but I think the palm of the hand sort of like slides down and open, revealing a stairwell going down. Glim sort of looking. Sure, we could talk for a little bit.
Yeah.
You hear behind you like, and he's kind of like, I mean, a little bit.
A little bit. Yeah.
You and is Valor going down?
Yeah.
You and Valor go down. The Celestial is just going to be hovering behind
No, you go
Just-
down too. Go help him.
They just hover there.
No.
Glim is like, new friend of yours.
Yeah. You know, you pick up all sorts down here.
Yeah. So
Right.
I really do need to get down.
Yeah.
there.
Let's talk about that. Why?
Yeah. Look, my
Yeah.
eyes have been kind of opened to like
Yeah.
bigger things.
Uh-huh.
And you can see now as you're looking at him, like he himself seems to be, his physical form is kind of shifting a bit. Like you can see the eyes sort of have slits now, and they're sort of a fiery orange.
Yeah, we've all done this. It's just another pit.
Very, very subtle changes are occurring. And he kind of goes,
Uh-huh.
all right,
Yeah.
here's the deal.
Yes, tell me.
So Zariel kind of found out about, Belle and I's little thing.
Yeah.
Real upset, real mad.
Yeah, I'm sure.
And she basically said, hey, work for me, or, live in internal pain forever
Yeah,
on the front of my
I
car,
hear you
the
so
ship
far.
thing.
Yeah.
Right.
I'm getting it.
I didn't want to do that.
Yeah, of course.
And she said, hey, you get me all the survivors.
Yeah.
And
Why
I'll
does
give
she
you-
want that? Do you know why? That's so odd, because the Creed Resolute is broken at this point.
Oh,
We
it
can
is.
all-
Well,
we
I
can all
didn't know
just go
that. See,
home.
this happened a while ago.
Yeah,
I mean,
well,
not that
you're
long.
free too, probably. Unless you've made other deals since then.
Well, here's the thing,
Uh-huh.
Calliope.
Yeah.
I'm kind of feeling like I got it pre-made down here, and
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
I'm telling you, it's way better than what we had going on in the material plane.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Truly.
Wild.
Do you see this?
That's so interesting.
Yeah,
Hey, get down there!
Yeah.
Saying to the Celestial.
Oh my god.
God, place isn't B.
Make a persuasion roll to the Celestial.
10.
10. Yeah, they're just hovering silently, observing as this is happening. You're gonna have this Oh god, no, we gotta resolve this. So
Yeah.
Look, we can keep debating, but
yeah, but
it's
I'm bringing
coming.
everybody home is the thing. We're all going home.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I still got a job to do.
Yeah, so do I. You know.
So we're doing this.
I mean, we could just resolve it the old-fashioned way.
I think that's what I was getting at, right?
I was saying a tic-tac-toe tournament.
Oh, well, a tic-tac-toe.
Tic-tac-toe.
Look, no,
We can flip to see who goes first.
I think, and he's like grabbing the hat. I think, I'm gonna take my chances.
Hey, one more thing. I'm just solid. Let's go.
It's been great working with you. And
yeah.
she closes the hat.
Anytime.
The infernal machine. You see the aperture like opening up, and inside is just this fiery hellscape. Just
Yeah.
We're gonna roll initiative. As that is happening, though, you and Valor come running down the stairs. You just finished casting Conjure Celestial. What happens as we cut to you with Rhea and Ravenguard standing anxiously looking in the direction of the stairs as there's more rumbles and shouts happening above muffled? What do we see?
You see from nothing, from insubstantiality, comes a collection of stars just around me, around the whole room. And with the light comes the darkness, and twilight arrives in this room. The twilight becomes almost a ribbon that dances around the space, and as it dances itself into being, these wings become evident. Beautiful, like fluffy, silver, soft wings that trail stardust. And at the head of this long, sinuous body that look almost like scales is this kind of elvish, kind of barn owl shaped, feather and scaled head with eyes of deep night.
Yeah?
Turn to this creature, to this person. Would you be willing to aid us here? At the end of all things.
You see this serpent-like shape, barn owl face, hover there before you, looking down. And again, in a similar way to what they experienced, but probably not really the first time for you with your visions, but first time being directly within the presence of like an aspect of Sehanine being physically here. It's all kind of conveyed through, it just intuitively is known as it looks at you. But you get the sense as it looks down at you. Of course. What can I do?
Can you protect these people?
I will do everything I can.
We're gonna be fighting some devils and some demons.
That's just fine.
There's a path out of here. I don't know that it will be any safer than in here. Maybe you might have some insight into that.
They seem
We
to...
need to preserve these people. That's the priority here.
They seem to take a second. You're needed upstairs. The two of you, Valor and Pip, come running down those stairs. Up ahead, you can see the tomb of the unknown hero there, and you can kind of hear almost chorus of voices sort of gasp in awe and wonder. I don't think, even with your incredible insight and perception, I think it didn't register to you as you were focused on this moment. If the two of you run into the room, you come and it opens up into the big catacombs, and you just see another celestial being there, this serpent-like creature, owl-like face, wings spread out, hovering there before Kadam. Kadam is here in the room, Lulu at their side, Yonder at their side, Rhea and Ravengard looking stunned at what's before them, not even noticing you all enter the room.
Kadam, you're out. You made it. You're out.
We're here.
We have a celestial too. My God, we have celestials everywhere.
Oh, all right. Sure.
The celestial is just sort of hovering. I'm not sure what's happening, but Calliope is fighting Glim as we speak upstairs. Things are. I don't know how things are.
Upstairs. All right. Well, let's get upstairs.
Okay, you start to run. I think there's gonna be one round of just you with Glenn.
Great.
And we'll see after that. You guys will probably enter. So, as we whip back over, as you gear up, there is from behind, let's see, if you're facing Glim, looking back past him, you see the front area.
Yeah.
There is a sudden burst of energy, and you see, you've seen this creature before, or a creature like it, in the Infernal Archive as a Baylor.
Oh, that's bad!
Busts through. Glim's machine is just starting to, like clench like a cat ready to pounce, and the celestial being just takes off straight towards that Baylor at the front gates. Let's roll initiative.
We got places to be!
So, I'm gonna bring you all over to the map here.
That one moment.
Valor roll double nat 20s.
Alright, let me get everybody situated here. So, Calliope, you are basically in front of the altar, correct?
Yes.
Okay. And we'll say that Glim is a little ways back. Sorry, I'm getting everybody ready here. And I'll move you over to the map in just a minute.
Feels so weird to be able to like leave and come back.
Okay, let me get my initiatives here really quick.
You were just set on the tic-tac-toe.
I was just set on the tic-tac-toe.
Too busy getting that ready.
What is the celestial doing? Don't I gotta go downstairs for some ritual or something?
What was your...
3. That was nat 1, baby. I was really set on the tic-tac-toe. One more thing, Glim. Hey, Glim. Ding, 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 ding.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Glim, I have a secret.
Pip. Did you roll initiative?
I did.
Okay,
21.
21. Valor?
21.
There you go. So you guys will go at the same time.
Valor together forever.
Distractions must be nat 20, right? No. Oh, I didn't roll for Lulu, and I also didn't roll for Yonder. That's okay. Kadam?
6.
Okay. Let me do a quick Lulu roll, and a Yonder roll, and then we'll have everybody Yonder. Okay, so, wow. Yeah, okay, Glim is going to go first. I'm so sorry. So,
Oh, yeah, really?
yeah. So the infernal machine there, tensing, getting ready to pounce like a cat, and then suddenly,
We're not on the
oh,
map yet.
oh,
I can't see what's going on.
Well, because you're too busy playing tic-tac-toe.
everybody see? Everybody good?
Oh, he's big!
It's big. Wow.
Yes, massive, massive.
Oh, there goes my plans.
There goes your wife.
I was gonna just like levitate him to take him out of the fight. He's bigger than that. Got it.
Very big.
More than 500 pounds.
Yeah.
I'm good you too, so.
I wouldn't do much. You'd still be
You
large.
see the scorpion tail as the cannon seems to be lighting up. The scorpion tail suddenly whips down towards you. That is only a 13 to hit. Oh shit. Okay. Do you deflect it? Do you step out of the way like as it comes striking down this massive tail?
I think I do math and then I'm just like, I know that design, I know that attack pattern, and just like do a like super cool like move just a tiny bit. And then it's like, I know where that's gonna be. Have to do better than that.
The massive tail slams into the ground, and as it does, you see bolts of lightning just shoot off of it. And because you were so close to it, it looks like anything within a certain radius of that also would have been struck by this burst of lightning that shoots out everywhere. But it missed you. That was Glim. Hold on. You can also do. Yeah. Okay.
Uh-oh.
He then comes charging towards you in this lumbering machine. I need you to make a dex save.
Okie dokie.
You still guidance on that.
Do I?
Yeah.
I thought guidance was just one thing.
Oh, it's 1 minute, yeah.
It's 10 minutes, but it's only for skill checks.
That's only a 9.
Oh yeah, the map. Sorry, thank you. Oh my god. So yeah, there we go. There's the map. There we go.
You're too busy playing D&D with yourself.
Yeah, I was. Yeah. You got a 9?
Only a 9.
That's not going to be enough. So what happens is, as the machine comes crashing through you, you are unable. I think you were so, excited by your cool guy move of stepping out of the way, that you look up too late, and suddenly one of these massive clawed feet comes down and crushes you down into the ground. You and
Winged Dummy.
Winged Dummy, because you're mounted right now,
Yeah.
right? So I guess both of you. But man, you know what? Have Winged Dummy make a dex save as well.
Okie dokie.
This will be kind of weird to resolve, but I think I know how to resolve it.
15.
That's still-
Which I'm going to Flash of Genius.
Okay, that's enough for Winged Dummy, because that brings it. That's like adds a +6 or something.
Yeah, +5. Yeah.
Yeah, that's enough for Winged Dummy. So I think what happens is Winged Dummy manages to kind of get pulled down. So technically you are prone. So I guess you get pulled out of Winged Dummy.
Oh
is
yeah,
what happens.
that's true. Yeah.
You get pulled out of Winged Dummy by one of these clawed feet. They just rake across the front of you and then pin you down onto the ground. You are prone, and you're gonna take a lot of bludgeoning damage as it crushes you.
Don't like that.
I rolled really high, 38 points of bludgeoning damage as the foot crushes you down into the ground. You are now considered restrained, and you hear a tinny, filtered voice come from within. I'm just telling you, Clive, you can still change your mind. And
Oh, yeah, take your hand off, man. Yeah, I'll change my mind.
so you are pushed down into the ground. Did you guys close up the thing as you went down?
Sure.
Yeah.
Sure you did. Okay, good. Okay. Okay, the rest of you are running up. I flipped that around. Whatever, that's fine. It doesn't really change much. All of the little skittering things now are gonna come running up. Running up to you, Calliope, and you see as they run up, like little insectoid-like, almost miniature versions of Glim's machine, as these pincers sort of whip open. There's like
don't like
6 of them that all kind of peel open into like vice-like contraptions, and they're going to try to lash down and bite onto you as you're on the ground. So this will be 3 of them as they surround you.
I just remembered the 38. How much damage did I take?
38 points of bludgeoning.
38. Big Dummy takes half of that because we have warding bond up.
Cool. Okay.
So
great.
What's half of 38? That is...
19.
I'm gonna roll these attacks really quick.
Great.
What's your AC?
20
20. Okay.
with the shield available.
Oh my god. So all 3 of them hit. It was a 24, a crit, and a 24.
I think that's worth a shield still.
Oh yeah, because the 20. Yeah, so only one of them will hit then with the crit.
It's
Okay.
the first time we've ever been crit because you're not around.
You're not there. Okay. So here comes the crit. So. Oh wow. Okay, so that's only 5 points of piercing damage.
Okay.
As one of them bites onto you, and then you manage to cast your shield, and boom, the arcane energy pushes the rest of them away, and then you feel a shock of lightning kind of course through you from that bite. This will also be double because of the crit. Ooh, that's 10 points of lightning.
This is the first time this has come up since I made Calliope. Air Genasi's have lightning resistance.
So you take half that, so you take 5 points of lightning
and then
damage.
that's halved between me and Big Dummy, so that's 2
2
each.
points of lightning damage each. So, and all of these little skittering mechanical contraptions are around you, just trying to bite into you.
How much resemblance do these have to skitter widgets? Out of curiosity.
Oh right, yeah. They're not the
Okay.
same. Yeah, they are not the same. But at the end of their turn, some of the frontline other little tiny of these contraptions, these mini dummies, some of them are breaking off, coming to Glim's aid. 2 of them.
Your work is derivative!
2 of them managed to. Hey, look, it works, all right. 2 of them are skittering from the front, moving in towards the center to aid Glim. Okay, that takes us to Calliope. So you are prone and restrained. Let me check here if you need to. Yeah, so while we're staying in this way, you or another creature can try to make a strength check to get out.
Oh yeah, my strength, my 6th strength?
Yeah. Or something else, some other clever thing to try to get out.
I'm gonna cast Blink.
Oh, cool.
So I have a 50% chance of
Yeah.
this being great and a 50% chance of this
of nothing, right?
looking like a complete
Yeah.
fool.
Okay.
Blink. Okay, that's action. Bonus action. I could command Big Dummy to do something. I guess I could command Big Dummy to...
You can command Big Dummy to try to pull you out with its strength. Yeah, it can make a strength check.
Yeah, that actually seems better to do before the blink. Let's see if it's necessary.
Drinking water with lipstick. That's great. 50% chance of working.
What are these
It
Big Dummy's
does or it
strength?
doesn't. Yeah.
God, Big Dummy strength is only +2.
That's considerably better than yours.
Yeah.
Hey.
Wait, does Big Dummy not have proficiency in athletics?
This is Big
Valor?
Dummy.
Yeah, I don't.
Valor does, yeah.
I don't think it does.
Okay.
It can't like grapple me and pull me out.
Hmm?
It can't like grapple me. I guess then
It's
that's
the
just
same thing.
contested.
Yeah. Strength check. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Might
Yeah.
as well do this. Maybe I reroll high, so it gets +2 to this. This die has not been actually treating me well. I'm gonna do a different die. Oh my god, that's only an 8.
Yeah, that's definitely not enough.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. So Winged Dummy straining to try to get you out.
Meh. Bye. And cast blink.
Come on.
On a roll of 11 or higher, I vanish from my current plane of existence at the end of my turn.
Okay.
The amethyst die is the magic die.
Which one's the amethyst die?
One you just rolled. If you can roll it in here, that'd be nice.
Oh yeah. Sorry.
That's cocked.
I think that's a 19.
That's cocked.
Oh my god. Claire, why do you do this to me? God damn it.
No!
What is it?
Not higher than...
The 11. Oh, I'm so sorry. So you
Can't-
try to focus in and cast a spell, and it doesn't work.
No. I still cast the spell, but I have to redo this at the start of everything.
Yeah. Okay.
It just takes a second to start up.
Yeah. You know. That,
No,
I,
can you just wait? Just for a second? Hot second? This is
I'm
gonna
gonna
be
keep
really
crushing you. All right. So is that it for you, Calliope? Okay. All right. That will take us to that'll take us to the top of the round. However, at initiative count 1, you see some of the bulbous pieces on the wall starting to... They split open, and you see those abyssal chickens that you encounter. You see them sort of flop out like nascent fawns, just flopping on the ground, and then kind of their big mouths opening up. Let's see how many actually spawn. Oh shit! Okay, 5 of them all come out. They look fragile as hell, as the abyss, but they're kind of popping out of these pods. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and they just start running towards the closest things to them. Just and they're gonna go up. They're gonna go up to the little clockwork guys. So here we go. Hell yeah! Did 7 points of damage to the little clockwork guy. That little abyssal chicken, another one comes running up. And another one. This one is just gonna try to bite into Glim's giant metal carapace. And this one just gets to there. Okay. Do this. 2 more bites.
I'm so grateful that abyssal chickens exist.
So the one on the other little clockwork guy does not hit, and then the one, of course, on Glim's giant armored hide just, and it's just like holding on with its teeth, just trying to bite into it but can't. The little clockwork guys are now going to the mini dummies. So I kind of flipped Glim and them, but it's all good now. So they go. They're gonna just keep trying to tear you apart, Calliope. Here we go.
I'm probably just gonna shield again.
Okay, even with advantage, you have an armor class of 20.
Yes.
Only one of them hit with a 21.
But we can take one.
Okay, you're gonna take 5 points of piercing and 1 point of lightning. So
0 points of lightning.
I guess so.
It's halved twice.
It's halved twice. Okay, yeah, sure. 0 points of lightning. Sure.
Just charging me up!
But they're all trying to tear into you, and they cannot. That takes us to Valor, who at this point is right at the bottom of the stairs and can hear the commotion happening up. Running up, pulling on the lever as she goes, it slides open and she pops out, probably here, pops out into the great cathedral, and whipping around, she suddenly sees the giant, well, she's already seen it, but she sees the giant form of Glim's machine and Calliope.
Negotiations haven't been going well. Would appreciate some assistance.
Sure.
Let's say she used 15 feet of movement to run up the stairs.
Great, so can easily get up to Calliope. Is gonna just grab you by your good leg and pull.
Okay, athletics check.
You hear a loud pop.
Now let's use the correct die here.
Yeah, Dendari Merc, let's go,
We're
Blink.
not rolling
Well,
on fire tonight.
I mean, she's good. 15.
it's not enough. 15 is not enough. As you're trying to, and Glim goes, oh, looks like we got some more friends. All right, let's go. Is that it for Valor?
Calliope, come on. You can certainly think your way out of this, right?
I challenge him to tic-tac-toe. I don't know what you want from me.
So you have, Valor has issued a command or warning, sure. So every time you make an attack roll or save, you can add a d4.
Sick.
Cool.
That's Provoke's action.
Pip, you're up.
Oh, if only I had a long rest, I could have just vortexed you out of this. I thought you had it. Glid.
I'm a little busy right now. I'll get to you in a minute. Don't worry.
You sit down. You take a number.
Yes, it does take a number. I want to see if maybe I can convince him that this is not.
You're gonna what do you want to try to do what?
I want to try and convince him that we have bigger fish to fry right now.
With a persuasion roll?
How do I want to do this?
I would love to know.
Glim, yeah, take a look at me. We're similar, right? We both have the infernal thing going on. We are on the same side here. Even though my colleague, I know she called you, I mean, you are kind of absolutely copying her work, but that's fine. I appreciate not reinventing the wheel. How about you stop crushing her to bits and we can focus on the demons?
Make a persuasion roll for me. This is like... let's see the roll. Yeah,
Persuasion is
something
not mine.
could maybe happen here. I'm not sure. Even with the nat 20, I'm just gonna set the expectations clearly. Even with the nat 20, I don't think he's going to fully be like, oh yeah, let's
of
stop.
course.
But you might be able to do something here.
Make
Just-
a
I'm just-
deal. Make a deal.
Yeah, I mean, we have wondrous items you can't even imagine. Wondrous items.
Let's see that
Have you
persuasion
ever
roll.
wanted to
Let's
ride
see
a
that
nightmare?
persuasion roll.
Nat 20!
You rolled a
I
nat.
rolled a nat 20!
Bloody
Oh,
die!
on the bloody dice. This is the dice that.
So that's a 28!
Wow. I don't even, whatever. I'm not even gonna try it. Yeah. Wow. All right. Now hold on a minute. You feel the pressure to leave a little. You probably have a good point about the demons. Sure. You help me out, clear these things out, and maybe we can talk. All right. That's your turn. Let's. I'll tell you. This Glim will not use his turn to continue. He's gonna hold you there. But he's not going to try to keep crushing you. So instead, he's going to just whip around and try to deal with these little chickens.
Bonus action hide.
But yeah, okay, go ahead. Yeah, go and roll your stealth roll. Sorry.
That's a. Oh wow, I'm rolling really well on this. That's an 18
These
plus
might
4.
be your dice.
That's 22.
26.
22.
22. Okay, yeah, you feel super hidden.
That is an 18.
Yeah, the Jesus Christ. Glim whips around. Again, this it's like this insectoid-like form. It's incredibly flexible as its body sort of whips and turns towards the chickens there, and in fact, it's going to kind of like the feet sort of switch out on top of you, like keeping you in place as he kind of pivots around to. Yeah, exactly. Like as he whips around to face the two chickens there, and you see these small little hoses sort of pop out from underneath the because you can see under since you're being held under there, underneath the spherical head, and suddenly sort of bulge with pressure, and then just spray this bile-like acid all over those chickens. I'm not even gonna roll for them. They just immediately melt and dissolve as. But you get a sense of the capability of this weapon. It's like a 60-foot cone of just acid that just sprays out in front of it and just melts the two chickens immediately, and they're gone. That was Glim's turn because you convinced him to take, to deal with the demons. Yonder is me. Here I go.
I don't know why you're looking at me.
I get to play some D&D with myself once again. So Yonder, 15 feet to get up. Doesn't see you. So sees Valor over there trying to pull Calliope out, and I think Yonder's gonna run over and will also use. Does he really not have athletics? I guess not. Okay, that's weird.
He's a general, not a foot soldier.
Yeah, for some reason I thought he had it. Okay, well, whatever. He still has a +3. He'll try. He's going to try to. Ooh. No. I think he feels like he's going to be more helpful. He's going to use his attacks on the little clockwork thing next to you, the little dummy, because he gets 2 attacks. So here we go. Yeah, definitely hits with both. That should be plenty, yeah. So, in fact, he cuts down the first one as it just breaks and shatters into pieces, pivots around, and deals a pretty good blow to the second one as it's being whittled down. And then Lulu comes rocketing out. Is the coatl staying downstairs, by the way?
Oh gosh, I'm in charge of that thing, aren't I?
I mean, you told it to protect everyone, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
But we don't know that they're in danger down there.
Well, while you think about that, because you are coming up
Go
next.
ahead. Okay, cool.
So you just think about what you want to do.
Yeah.
Lulu comes rocketing out, turns and sees all this happening. Climbing! Which, by the way, yeah. I mean, I guess you kind of knew that they were here, but the Lulu comes rocketing out. And she's just gonna fly down, and I don't remember how many trumpets she used. I think I'm gonna say she just has 1 left for each. Or I'll just say she has 1 left because she only gets 3 per day. So she has 1 left.
Lulu, it is extremely improbable that you're here right now.
Yeah, we'll talk about it later. Cover your ears. And she flies between the legs and kind of gets up over you, sort of in front of you, and is going to use her trumpet of blasting. Specifically this one, I think it damages... No, okay, non-magical objects. Okay, but yeah, she's gonna do... she'll do her sparkle. Her sparkles sprays out, and they all make saves. And Kadam, you are on deck.
Yep.
Yeah, they both fail. They immediately, the 2 clockwork things are destroyed by the rainbow sparkles. And then Glim's machine makes a dex save and also fails, so we'll take 22 points of radiant damage as the sparkles just carve across the underside of Glim's machine, but the small little clockwork guys are all destroyed around you. Taking us to Kadam.
Alright. I'm going to get to where I can see what's going on.
Okay?
And then I'm going to cast Spiritual Weapon.
Okay, so 15 feet to run up the stairs. You get to the top of the stairs next to Pip. Well, you don't see Pip. Pip is hidden. We'll say Pip, you're hidden on the other side of the altar there. But you get to the top of the stairs and look, and you see what you see. Yeah, you see the massive machine, everything happening.
Yeah, I'll cast Spiritual Weapon right next, kind of, let's say, north of Glim's body there.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go ahead and try and hit. Yeah, 27.
Oh, yeah. This is a spiritual weapon
This
on
is the
on
spiritual
Glim. Okay,
weapon.
great. It's this little pink thing I see.
I will pull light from the mouth of Glim's machine and just turn it right back around on him.
Awesome.
8 points of radiant damage.
8 points of radiant damage.
Is it
Awesome.
radiant?
First blood on it.
Yeah, well, Lulu got
Alright.
first blood, but yeah, from the players.
There it is. Is it radiant? Force, if that makes any difference. Not radiant.
It does not.
Oh, all right.
Yeah.
Then I will toll the dead.
Okay.
I would like a wisdom saving throw
Okay.
from the machine.
You can't see Glim because he's inside of it.
From
So
the machine.
okay. 19. Whiz save.
You're kidding me. This thing has a wisdom score?
It does. Big Dummy has a wisdom score, right?
Yeah, I suppose so. I never really gave it much thought though.
Yeah.
Alright, and that's my turn.
So
Okay.
You made it?
It made
Made
it.
it by 1.
Damn.
My spell saves 18.
I
Yeah.
was about to make it make a wisdom saving throw.
Yeah, well, I mean, it might have rolled high.
Oh,
We say
and
this
actually,
together.
in fact, this thing, it has magic resistance, so I don't think it makes a difference. It's got a 19, but yeah.
Alright.
Hmm.
Well,
The higher one was a 24.
alright! Then the Quaddle
Hmm.
Oh, yeah.
is going to cast Bless on me, Yonder, and Pip, who it does know where she is.
Okay, well, we could also say it did that as you fled,
Okay.
because it's been around. So, but yes, you all have bless from the Quaddle. Excellent.
Okay.
Um,
To keep track of 2 different concentration things.
all right, Calliope, do you want to see if that blink works, or it happens at end of your
That
turn?
happens at end of turn.
Okay.
So I got something to do first.
Okay.
It's not going to be a strength saving throw.
Okay.
God. I mean, I guess we just gotta wail on this thing, right? Which means that. God. And it has magic resistance. God, that's so annoying.
You wanted a boss fight?
Yeah, I specifically requested this. God damn it. I think we just shock and grasp it.
Have I noticed? Have I noticed?
Yeah.
What's going on up there?
It's happening at the towards the front, like where the front entrance is, and you do see I think
Yeah.
you see wings, flashes of light, and then the Baylor sort of appearing behind it every once in a while. But yeah, you can tell there's a very large celestial being, 4 wings, locked in combat with a Baylor up at the front of the cathedral.
Alright.
Yeah.
Alright.
Okay, we are going to have Winged Dummy use its repair action, so it gets 2d8 hit points back,
Okay.
plus 5. That's 9, 14 hit points back to Winged Dummy.
Okay.
Confirm. And I think we just shock and grasp. This big guy is
It
this
is metal.
it's made of metal.
It's made of metal.
Yeah, mostly. Okay, so,
So-
we get advantage on this.
You get advantage on the attack. Okay.
Yeah, it's just like ha.
Yeah.
There's little guys. That's definitely a hit. It's really high. So 3d8 damage.
Okay.
3d8. 11. Thumbs out. 12 damage.
12 damage. Okay.
Yeah, and it
Can't take reactions, right?
can't take reactions until the start of its next turn,
Okay.
which is coming up, I think, pretty soon. So that's cool. And then that's bonus action. That's action. It's blink time, baby.
Come on.
Oh my god. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So
Okay.
Okay. I got this charged up now. Okay. Gee. And I think I actually pull electricity out of its machine to
cool.
power this blink device, which I've never used before.
yeah.
And the world just goes gray. I'm in the ghost realm.
Yeah.
Everything's just fuzzy and astral.
Yeah,
And the foot just crunches down.
Down into the stone. Yeah. Okay. And can you move in this realm?
It's at the end of each of my turns, so I get to reappear within 10 feet.
Oh,
of
cool.
the
Okay, great. So
specific
slams down. Yeah, glim on the inside. Well, I don't know where you went, Pip, but I don't think it's gonna happen.
Oh, and I heal 2d6 from Arcane Jolt for thing.
Excellent. Is that your turn?
Yes.
Okay, the little chickens are gonna come running up. They just, again, they're gonna go for whatever is closest. So one is right there on Yonder. The other one is between. Actually, Kadam, you are closer, so it comes running up towards you. Comes like these weird little fleshy wings with no feathers or anything, just a big fleshy creature with a big old mouth full of teeth, and it comes hopping up to you. No, that's a nat 1. So it just onto the stone next to you as you step out of the way. And the one on yonder hits, okay, and does 4 damage to yonder. Which he is resistant to, so it does 2 damage to him. So he like bites his leg, and he's like going like this, trying to like kick it off, shaking his leg. The little clockwork dragoons, they come skittering down. The 2 that spawn that broke off of the front lines. So they're gonna move and dash 60 feet, and at the end of their turn, 2 more break free and start coming to aid Glim, and they will do the same thing. They'll just start to, well, no, at the start they'll get right up to the entrance there, and we'll see what happens. But they're starting to skitter in, like some of them popping off of that front line to come and aid Glim, taking us to Valor. So Valor, Calliope disappears, legs slammed down.
I'm going to wail on the thing in front of me.
Yeah, go for it.
Right, let's just roll both these attacks at the same time. One of them's a natural 1.
Okay.
The other's an 18 plus so much.
Okay.
This is a great sword.
This is that super great sword, right?
14 points of slashing damage.
Excellent. Carving through it. Yeah, excellent. The machine seems fine.
Yeah, I imagine. Then I'd like her to swing around to the other side of the machine.
To here?
Even farther. She's got 30 feet.
Up by the spiritual weapon?
Sure, why not?
Okay, great.
They can hang
You
out
could
together.
message and pretend to be sorry.
All right. Is that it for Valor? Okay, Pip, you're up.
Okay, hold on. So the Baylor is out of sight.
Yeah, I mean it's within sight, but it is very much engaged with the angelic creature, and it's fighting it. And there's also all of the other clockwork little creatures that are nipping at the Baylor and fighting off other demons. Like, it is a front line of a battle is happening at the front of the cathedral, and that is where this celestial is, fending off the Baylor.
What's it doing? Why isn't it teleporting people or something?
Yeah. What the hell is the celestial doing? Okay. I want to see it. Okay, hold on. I would just since the table's right here.
Calliope.
I want to try and stick the Baylor on Glim, but I don't know how possible that is.
So, real quick, just to be clear,
Yeah.
Baylor is a demon, not a devil. It's not the same as the pit fiend. I'm not saying you can't do this, but it's, okay.
I don't know if having a Baylor in our mix will
mix
improve
will
matters.
Oh my god, I know, I'm just, Pip is like, not, okay, fine, well, Pip's gonna shoot her fucking pistol, that's what she does.
Okay,
That's what she fucking does.
You will have advantage on this attack because you are hidden.
Yeah.
For once in your life.
Yeah, like, okay, I could just whisper at him from the shadows, but I don't think he's gonna do anything. So, yeah, Pip is going to move forward just a little bit.
Okay, yeah. Lightly hop up on the altar. Again, this altar's kind of, tiered, so you can get up behind it there.
I mean, just for the hell of it, that's a mirthful leap.
There you The quietest, mirthful leap ever.
I am stealth. My tail is a lot quieter now. And is going to use is going to load up a lightning charge.
Awesome, okay.
Yeah.
Go for it. So you're gonna do the full blast, like. Okay,
Yeah, the full
cool.
blast.
Yeah, it will make a dex save.
Yes.
Okay. It is a 23, so
Okay,
I
Well,
believe
fine,
that will.
whatever. That's
It'll
a
take
shield.
half the damage.
Okay, so let's see. That is a 3d10. I don't think I have 3d10 here. I'm just gonna roll it on here. No! Okay, hold on. Where's my d10, yo? Here we go. No, this
That's
is
a
a 12.
D12.
That's a 12.
The blood dice.
Yes.
Blood dice
I want the
prevail.
blood dice here. That's a d8.
Every time you want to use the orb of the blood dice,
Yeah.
pick your hand.
Okay, well, you know
take
what?
the D4.
Actually, I feel like I've done it
You
now.
actually take the D4 and like stick it in your mouth to do the D4 of damage. That's why they call it D4 of damage.
This is so sad.
What'd you get?
2, 5, and come on, last one. 2, 5, 8.
2, 5, 8.
Yeah,
That's-
that's
yeah.
that's not bad.
Half a point under.
5, 8. So that's 15.
15 points of
15 of piercing.
piercing. Okay, so
And
that's
then
reduced to 7.
3d6.
Mhm.
5. 5. 2.
So 12. Okay, so that's reduced down to 6.
Dang it.
Okay, so blasts out.
Oh, I didn't
scatters
do my
across.
sneak.
Sneak attack!
Yeah.
And then add your sneak attack.
Yeah. I haven't done sneak attack in so long.
Is it
I
only
forgot it's
1d6?
only 1d6. That's so sad.
I
But
love
you
it.
know what? Come on, I'll take it. 3.
3. Okay, excellent. Excellent. Okay, great. So blasts across it. It kind of flinches a little. There's a couple of cracks in the hide of this thing. Are you going to use your bonus action? Hide? Okay, go ahead and make your stealth roll. As you jump back down to hide, it is now Glim's turn. The machine sort
That's a
of
4.
looking around, seeing all of you there. You hear this sliding of metal and see as the back part of the machine where the like thorax would be sort of pops open, and then these sort of translucent wings.
Oh, that's not good!
Way. And it's going to go up. It will provoke attacks of opportunity from Valor, Yonder, and
Valor
Lulu.
Valor's up there. Valor's, yeah,
Flanking with the
Wing.
other.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
So Lulu makes a little tusk attack. Lulu got a crit!
So did Valor.
Oh
Yes.
shit, okay.
Okay.
So
We need
8
dummy
points
walls
from
from
Lulu.
Yeah. Also damage.
Do you get to roll with advantage on attacks of opportunity when they're flanked like that? Yeah?
I assume so.
Okay. Yeah, I think so too. Yeah.
I'm also going to roll flanking. It's opportunity.
29 points of damage from Valor.
Yonder just rolled a crit.
What?
29 from
From Valor?
Valor? Jesus. Okay.
I rolled almost max damage.
Okay. And then Yonder does.
We gave him an infernal weapon if that.
He does. I don't have that on his stat block, so I'm just using this for
Oh.
now. Unless.
We gave him the glaive.
So that's a D10.
Just a d10.
Okay, let me roll that then. So D10 plus 3. Okay. Oh, I rolled a 10!
Wow.
So 23 points from Yonder.
Nice.
And then who else is attacking?
Winged Dummy did.
Oh shit.
Got a-
Okay.
Did not crit. Rolled very low damage.
What-
21 to hit, 7 damage.
21 does hit 7 damage. Okay, great.
Incredible.
Wow. Okay.
3
That
crits.
that was very surprising to everybody involved, and the machine now is sparking, and there's big cracks in the hide, but it still takes off. It's gonna go. It's gonna go 30 feet up off the ground and whips around, and that front piece opens. And it fires out a beam of red hot light right in the center of all of you.
It's
Um,
nice to hear your
Each
voices.
creature within 30 feet of that point. So all of you except Clyde, because you're in the thing. You all need to make dex saves.
Plus a d4 for everyone.
Cool.
Sick.
Dex, Dex, Dex. Dex. Is this a magical effect or a spell?
Is it? I guess it is magical.
Alright.
It is its weapon attack, though. I don't know how to.
I keep forgetting I have this thing. Well, I got 19, and if it's magical, if that's not enough, I have advantage. If it's not.
Sure. Yeah, sure.
Okay.
I got a 13.
Oh, what the hell? They're not 20! What is up with these
Wow. Wow. Okay. So you succeed. Valor got a 13.
Yeah,
That-
got a 12.
Fails.
Winged Dummy got a 24.
That succeeds.
Start keeping track
So
of the 20s.
half damage to those of you that succeeded, full to those that didn't. So first 37 points of thunder damage, halved to oh my god, is that 17?
37
Yes,
divided
yes,
by 2.
8.
18.
18.
Landed down to 18.
18. Okay, so 18 points to those of you who succeeded, 37 to those of you that failed, and then an additional, that's bludgeoning damage, and then an additional 22 points of thunder damage. So 11 if you succeeded.
Nice.
So 18 and 11 for success.
Resistant
Y'all.
to non-magical bludgeoning damage. Okay.
So yeah, if you failed, 37 points of thunder, 22 of
How are you doing?
Not well.
oh sorry, 37 bludgeoning, 22 thunder.
Oh, take some cover.
So yeah, this beam of hot light, woof, and it just blasts shrapnel and like pressure waves out as it hits, hurting all of you. Oh, Lulu.
No!
Lulu.
No.
No.
Does not have enough hit points, Nathan.
Does she not? If she succeeds this?
If she succeeds it, she'll be okay. But if she fails, she will not be.
She got a 14, she fails. So Lulu just
Flash of Genius?
Yeah.
what does
I
that get
don't
it
have
to? It's a +6? That gets it a 20?
19.
19.
She got a 14 though.
Uh-huh.
Well, I get plus 5.
Oh, okay. That just misses.
Plus the D4.
Plus, yeah,
She
plus.
is not.
She's not
She's
blessed.
not blessed.
She's not blessed.
We got nothing else? No more power creep? Anybody?
I
Do 2 Flash of Geniuses stack?
We already
You're in the ethereal plane.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
And then I
yeah,
can't do it
so
anyway.
yeah.
So, woof, and she just, you don't hear her because it's so loud. You just see her limp body get thrown. And I guess she'll start making death saves because,
She'll be
wow,
back.
that is close to just, I think, insta-killing her, but I don't think it does.
That's 59 points in total.
She has 35 max, so she's fine.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
That is really close though, but she just limply gets thrown and falls on the ground out. So she will start making death saves as she lies there limply on the ground. And you just hear from within, whoa! That's the first time I've done that. That was amazing. And that takes us to Yonder.
Yonder. I'm not yonder.
I'm Yonder. I know. I'm sorry I keep looking at you.
It's alright. I'm starting to feel very protective of Yonder.
Yeah. Yonder.
He's my child.
Can't.
He's my project.
I don't. Okay, hold on. Cause his stat block is so weird because of reasons. Can just straight up vampire, like a vampire, can they fly just on their own? They can't,
I
right?
think I have access to the spell fly. but I
Okay,
can't
okay.
cast
So
fly.
forget it. He can't fly, and he's never flown before, so.
He's like, oh, I could have flown this entire time.
Yeah. Whoa. Yeah, another person with amnesia. No. And he doesn't have any ranged attacks unless you gave him a ranged weapon, but I don't think he does. So.
You can take a javelin from
His backpack.
Valak.
He could, yeah. I guess, yeah. Sure. Why not? He goes running past her, and like holds a hand out. Javelin. Tossing it, he snatches it out of the air and kind of spreads out, trying to get distance from everybody, and then is going to whip around and throw up at Glim. So I think again that's strength based. He's 30 feet up. Javelin has a 30-foot range.
30-foot range.
But he's at an
120.
He's at an angle, so
Yeah.
I'm gonna give him disadvantage on this because he's kind of at an angle. Here we go. Hey, 24 was the low one.
Nice.
Javelin does D6. Okay.
Whittling this guy down.
Wow. Okay, I rolled max. I rolled a 6, so that's 9 points of damage as it sticks into the metal of the machine, and then he kind of just looks. Oh fuck. Okay, that takes us to Lulu. Lulu's gonna make a death save.
I'm good.
She got a nat 20.
Woo! Okay, Lulu.
So she weakly, eyes flutter open. I don't think she's just laying there, eyes fluttered open. And some sparkly rainbow blood just onto the ground. But she's up. Kadam.
Alright, what I was gonna do is no longer necessary. Well, let's send the spiritual weapon up and
Yep.
take a whack.
The thing is 30 feet up. Spiritual weapon has a 20-foot
20 foot.
fly, yeah. So it's on its way.
Well, maybe, is there anything else? I'll send it at a chicken.
Okay, sure. Yeah, go ahead.
I'm sure that hits. 28.
Yeah, don't bother rolling damage.
Great.
It has 1 hit point. It
Beautiful.
gets splattered. It is
Alright.
destroyed.
Alright, that was my bonus action.
Great.
I have so few options. How are folks looking?
Calliope's wispy is how she's
Well,
looking.
yeah, but how much are you bleeding?
I'm at about 80%.
Alright.
I'm okay.
Alright, we're not there then. Oh, I will toll the dead.
Okay.
Yeah, it's what I got. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I know.
Toll the dead. Oh, right. Wiz save. Here we go.
And go take guidance.
So 23. I'm sorry.
Go take cover.
30 feet of movement.
I'm gonna duck back under the like cover of the staircase.
Great. Okay, yeah. So you get down in there. Cool. I'll say that'll give you the whatever the bonus is to dex saves. It's like a plus.
Is this half cover or 3/4?
We'll give you 3/4, so it's +5, right?
Alright, yeah.
When you're down there. Okay. Calliope.
Nothing personal, kid. As I reappear back up above.
Jockey.
So I have
Above winged dummy. You want to like
Yeah.
land in winged
and
dummy.
then like I
Cool.
guess like fly
So- Take off. Fly up.
up. And we are going to make an attack.
I'm gonna have the Quaddle cast Cure Wounds on Lulu.
Oh, so it's gonna fly up.
Oh shoot, it's touch, ain't it?
Yeah.
Can you go back to sorry.
Yeah.
If you want, I don't know what the fly speed of the Quaddle is.
It's 90?
90. Okay, so it could fly up with its connection to you. So it senses what's happening, and it. So suddenly this Quaddle bursts out from under, like flying right past Yukadam, bursts out from under the stairwell and wraps around elegantly down onto Lulu and touches its little beak down onto Lulu.
13 points of healing.
Awesome. Lulu,
That's one.
yeah, excellent. Okay, Calliope. So you pop into, as you reappear,
Yeah, I was
pop
trying to
into
have a
Winged Dummy.
moment here, but now I'm staging it.
Pop into Winged Dummy and...
Haste myself.
Oh shit, okay.
We
Yeah.
fly up above it, and with my one haste bonus, or my one haste action, I'm going to make an attack on it with a net. The net,
Can it work on a? This is a gargantuan.
Oh, it's gargantuan?
It's 4
Oh,
squares.
large or smaller.
Yeah.
Okay, never mind.
Sorry.
Fine, I'll just hit it.
I'm so sorry.
That's okay. It doesn't make much sense anyway. I've been carrying around this net.
I know.
It's like 4 flying creatures. I have so many anti-flying tech.
Didn't you use it on the Victusa?
I think
did
we
it work?
tried. I don't think it ever worked.
Okay, it didn't work. Okay.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Victusa, it would have been so narrative
It would
appropriate.
have been so cool.
Okay.
Yeah.
If I do, I could enlarge reduce it, and if it fails, then I could net it.
That's too much. That's too
Oh
much.
my god.
No.
I'm gonna net this!
Yeah, we're just gonna be like, nothing personal, kid, and lance from above. That's cocked. That is a 22.
That definitely hits.
1d10. D10. That's 8 plus 7. That's 15 damage.
15 damage. Nice. Oh, whoop. That was not what I wanted to type. Uh-oh. I don't know what its hit points were at. Can I do
Control Z?
Can I do Control Z?
Hey chat, what were the hit points?
No. I think it was. I think I roughly know what it is, so I'm gonna put that, and then I will subtract that. But yeah, if somebody in chat does want to post it, what the hit points were, I can adjust it. But yeah, you get a solid strike down into it. As you pull the lance out, you can see a small hole, and you see like Glim's face inside, being like, "Calliope, come on!"
Hey! You can always stand down. We can talk about this. We can make deals.
I'm sorry. I got this.
You're on the losing side.
No. I got
No, you're
this.
so good at picking the
all right.
side. I'm so disappointed in you. You always had a scent for it.
What is
This is the one time. Can I tell if it has a reach weapon? Because I'm currently 10 feet away from it.
Can you tell if it has a reach?
Yeah.
Yes.
It does?
Yes. That tail.
Yeah.
It seemed like it could really. Yeah, like you feel like you're right at the edge of the range.
Yeah, cool. So then Big Dummy will, or Winged Dummy will disengage, and we will fly, another 40 feet up.
Okay, cool.
End of my turn, I will roll a blink. Nope.
Okay, so you're still there.
Yeah.
Excellent. That was Calliope. For the sake of, because we're at 8:30 already, for the sake of speed, I'm gonna say that the chickens aren't spawning right now, because I don't want to keep track of more things. But then it is the clockwork little creatures that are coming to aid Glim. They're still skittering up. This place is gigantic. They're just running up, trying to get into combat with you all. The longer this fight goes, the more of these things seem to be appearing, as 3 more appeared back at the back, trying to scamper up to help Glim. But that takes us to Valor.
I can't fly. This has been a problem before.
I guess.
But
Yeah.
we're going at the same time.
Yes, you are going at the same time.
Pip sends what's his Gilder over with a potion of flying.
Gilder comes scampering over with the potion,
Great.
chugs it.
Fly speed of 10.
Yeah.
Okay, so slowly starts.
Yeah, start to rise up. I'll go for a
Javelin.
couple of javelins.
Okay, great.
We're gonna roll both at once here. One is a nat 20.
Oh my god, okay.
It's mine.
The other is 21.
Those both hit.
Okay. We're gonna match here. That's not 20. That's cocked. Okay. 11 points
11 points on the nat 20?
on the nat 20. And 9 points on the regular.
Okay, yeah, it's it's starting to show a lot of wear and tear. There are some major cracks in the armor, and sparks actively are starting to shoot out the sides. Oh, you got here like 5 seconds before that happened. No worries. Thank you, Washed Grandpa, for checking, for letting us know.
Great username.
That was Valor.
Yep.
Okay. And then Pip, that you tossed over the potion to Valor. I'll say that was your bonus action to do that, so you
Alright.
still have your action.
Well, I guess I'm just gonna shoot.
Go for it.
Ooh, alrighty.
Are you doing the blast or a regular shot?
I'll just do a regular shot.
Okay.
Oh, it's not gonna hit. That's a 10.
10, yeah, unfortunately not. Ricochets off the armor of this massive machine. Is that it for you, Pip?
Oh, it's kind of all Pip can do right now.
Okay, then the Glim is going to whip around looking up at you, Calliope. You know, at the very least, I can take you down. And it's going to fly up, because you went up 30 more feet?
Yes. 40.
40 feet? From the ground, 40 feet?
No.
40 feet from Glim.
Yeah, because...
Okay, so you are like up at the ceiling, and Glim, so all of you just see suddenly this fight take place as Glim whips around and flies up towards you, and is going to use that scorpion tail once again to bring it down towards you. Actually,
Yeah.
I think Glim, knowing that like that first test saw how armored you were, like
Yeah.
and dexterous, so instead you see the those tubes flip out and spray acid up at you, just at you. So go ahead and make a dex save for me.
Ooh, oh boy. And I get a D4 from Valor. Okay. Wait, no. Does haste give advantage on these?
Oh, on dex
On dex
saves?
saves, it does.
Okay,
Sure
go
does.
ahead, roll at advantage.
It has a 3 and a 4.
Oof.
Ugh.
So 3 and a 4. Yeah, I don't think there's any way I'm going to be able to get this. God. These dice do not like me.
Well, they are Kadams.
Oh my god. So that's 7, 10. I could get plus 5 more from that. I don't think that's going to do it though, chat.
Yeah, Chad.
Okay, so
Yeah.
15? There's what you're at? No, you're at a 10?
We're
okay.
at a 10 and
yeah,
not gonna blow up.
that will not do it. Okay, you are going to take
Uh-huh.
9 points of fire from this like almost, it's almost napalm like, it's awful. This substance that sprays everywhere. And then you take an additional, wow, I'm rolling so low, you're really lucky. You only take an additional 16 points of acid.
I think we're going to absorb elements that.
Okay, so that brings it to an 8. And then I guess a 4 because of big
Wait, I'm not going to absorb elements. That ain't nothing.
Okay, so you, there you go.
So sorry, that was how much fire?
9 fire,
So
16.
halved to 4 to both of us.
Yeah, and then 16 acid. And because you failed, you feel that burning substance clinging to you.
Mm-hmm.
And I guess have Winged Dummy make a dex save to see if
right.
it clings to Winged Dummy.
Cool. Oh, that's cocked. Can I use this die
Yes,
on a
yes,
different?
yes.
That's an at 20.
Wow. Okay, so Winged Dummy is fine. Also, yes, Wash Grandpa. Burning Basket seems perfect. So Wash Grandpa. Winged Dummy is fine. But you, Calliope, have this burning substance clinging to you, and at the end of your turn, of each of your turns, you are going to continue suffering from it. So if you all can help me remember that, because I'm probably going to forget. Okay, so now they are
Oh my God,
70
I
feet
know.
up, fighting up in the ceiling of this cathedral, and Yonder has no way
Yeah.
to deal with
I'm
that.
sorry, y'all.
Oh wait,
But at least it didn't hit
It can go
y'all.
at disadvantage.
he could do that.
Oh wait, he's thrown it.
He's already thrown it. He could also dash over to this pillar and start to
Oh, that's right, he has
So he goes 50 feet up the pillar on his way, crawling towards you all, just like so determined to get up there. Lulu, awake now. Okay, let's do this. I mean,
The Celestial isn't even casting a thing yet. Right?
yeah, she's like, she just goes, I have to help Calliope. Takes off and is going to give you flanking. So she's gonna get up behind,
That's good.
behind Glim, and she's gonna use her action to cast Cure Wounds on herself, which I think is the only one she's done today. So she has one more left. So I will, if you could roll that for me. Well, actually, no, it's your turn, Kadan. So what are you doing on your turn?
Rolled a 2 on the D8.
Okay, so
I am rocking up there too.
You got wings!
Wings! I do
wings.
keep forgetting.
you get to keep your wings. Okay, so you go.
I'm gonna go. They're 70 feet up.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go 40 feet up,
Okay.
and I'm gonna point at Glim. We're done here. And I'm gonna do Path to the Grave.
Oh.
So whatever attack he is hit with next, he is vulnerable to all the damage.
Okay. That is amazing. Is that your turn?
Bonus action, hit another chicken.
Yeah, no problem. You can roll if you want to see if you hit.
No,
but yeah,
but
just
I mean-
another chicken splattered across the floor. And guess what? It is your turn, Calliope.
Does the coatl do anything?
Oh yeah, do you want the call?
You worked so hard.
I did. I worked so hard. It's been helpful, vaguely.
Come on, Calliope. By the way, for anybody that doesn't know what Path to the Grave does, the Glim now is vulnerable to the next attack, meaning double all damage dealt on that attack, like including your bonus, right? It's
Yeah.
not. It's better
It's
than
better
the
than
crit.
crit.
Yeah. So
I think this might be like through the hole that I can like barely see him. It just kind of like necrotizes and like widens and like the rust like just like starts to like fall away,
yes,
Yeah.
yes. So
showing to like
revealing, and he's just like, what the hell? No, hey. Okay, and
I'll fly back down with the rest of my movement.
great. Okay, and it is Calliope's turn. You have advantage because Lulu is flanking with you.
Okay, with the power of my friends,
God,
Pip's die
please,
and Calliope's die.
please hit this.
God.
I'm gonna be so sad if you roll like a 1 and a 2.
Please don't do that. It's gonna be fine. It's gonna be great.
Okay, that's a hit. 26.
Okay, yes, that hits.
And we're also going to branding smite this.
Oh shit. Okay.
Yeah.
And we're also going to arcane jolt this.
Oh my
So
god.
this is
Okay.
plus 46 damage. So let's.
All right, yeah, roll them all. Yeah, I know. I wish if we had a box of doom
Yeah.
thing, we could, but
Yeah.
these cameras are not good enough to see
Yeah, you
dice.
don't know.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna roll these and then the two d6s again. 7, 11, 17, 24 plus 7, which is 31, doubled to 62. Is my first attack.
Okay. What does this look like as
It's-
you defeat? And actually, this is a very good question because specifically, what does this look like? Are you going for the kill, or are you just disabling the machine? Because you have this moment, you see the
Yeah.
carapace necrotically rusting and peeling away, and you have a clear view of Glim in the controls, looking up, panicked, flipping levers, and you're starting to see that tail, whoosh, and you're starting to see the apparatus opening and the cannon charging
If
up.
I kill him, he won't know that I'm better than him.
So what happens next? What do you do? What do you do, Calliope?
I think we hit the core of the machine.
Okay.
And just like spear it through, and like the wings just like fizzle out, and he goes hurtling down, crashing to the floor below.
So the wyvern tail of Winged Dummy whips down through that hole, going right between his legs, and there's a sudden. No.
You were always below me!
And the wings stop and it slides out the blade of your tail out through the hole, and you just see Glim fall as it drops down to the ground, landing between Valor, like Valor has to quickly step out of the way as it just slams into the ground with a huge cloud of dust and crumpled metal, and as the dust clears, you see Glim just trapped in a mangled form of metal, shaking there, covered in blood.
Does he take falling damage?
He would take falling damage. I don't have his stat block up, and I don't want to slow things down, but we could just leave it to like a single roll to see if he survives.
Sure. Did he install the safety measures? They're very important.
Yeah. Okay. I'm just gonna do a death save. I'm just gonna roll a d20. So this is a coin flip.
Yeah.
Okay. It's a 16. So he survives, but he is lying there trapped within the crumpled mess of this machine. As that happens, all of the mechanical little dummies, they all kind of sort of fall down limp, twitching, as this main machine collapses in on itself. And in that final moment, there's like a beat later, just this singing sound of a metal blade. Actually, not a blade. What would this celestial being use? I think it's just like a clawed hand. I think it's just a decisive ripping sound, and Icar goes spraying up. There is a big blast of fire afterwards as you see the celestial at the back tear the throat out of the Baelor, and it drops, and there's a burst of fire and smoke, and as it clears, the celestial is sitting there. There's a moment here though as Glim is shaking, caught in the ruined mess of metal, before the celestial comes over. Do you want to do anything, Calliope, as you see Glim lying there?
I think like go down and like alight gently on the machine and just be like, you were never as smart as you thought you were.
That's not true. You wouldn't be where you are now without me.
Believe what you want in your twisted
You took what I made. You came here to Elturel after I finished my first prototype, and you know it.
Believe what you want. Let's go.
Calliope!
And
just hear him shouting in the crumpled mess as the celestial comes drifting over to you. There are demons sort of God, are they? Yeah. There's a lull, but you can see out beyond the gaps in the doors as demons are starting to continue to pour in, and the celestial comes flying with speed towards you all. All of you sort of feel in you that intuition of what it's trying to communicate, as it quickly commands, seal up the survivors and follow me now.
Okie dokie.
We must leave now.
Ooh.
Do I trust this thing?
Oh.
I mean, make an insight roll with advantage. I know you don't have the sword, but make it with advantage on this being.
I would have believed it.
Natural 20.
What?
This isn't Sehanine, but this is a even more closer piece of Sehanine than what you summoned. This is as close as you can get to an aspect of Sehanine being here within your presence. A true messenger of Sehanine, I guess. Like this. Yeah. You get the sense this thing is directly connected with your deity. So, do you trust Sehanine?
I mean, that's always been the question, hasn't it? For what purpose? Where are you taking us?
I need to save everyone, and I can't do it here.
All right.
Quickly now, and it turns facing this oncoming horde of demons starting to crawl over each other, spilling into this. Glim is still trapped in the machine. Calliope, you gotta get me out!
I'm gonna have the Quaddle. Can I have the Quaddle cast Sanctuary on the entrance? I know it ain't a creature, but like...
I can't remember what Sanctuary does. It's like...
You have...
Here's a pitch. We stuff the wreckage of his huge machine
Yes.
in the doorway.
Alright,
And just
with the
barricade
Quaddle
it.
behind it.
Yeah, we just like roll it down the stairway to
Okay.
block the entrance.
And are you leaving him in the machine?
Yeah, he'll be fine.
Okay. I mean, a very solid question, though. Like, which direction? Like, if there's a clear opening hole that something could get into, is that facing down the stairwell into the sanctuary, or is it facing out towards where all the demons will be coming?
I'm down to just leave that up to chance. I don't think Calliope's gonna spare
Okay.
the thought.
I would like to try and orient him towards the sanctuary.
Towards the survivors. Okay.
Okay.
With the help of the Coatl and, I mean, yeah, these demons are coming fast, but I'm going to say that this celestial being allows for this and is going to kind of fly out to meet the demon horde. And again, this thing is powerful. It just, with swipes of its hand, it takes down, like 3 demons at a time. And these are not the big Baylor S demons. These are like rank and file, just trying to crawl their way in. It gives you just enough time to position the wreckage in and stuff it down into that hole. And you can cast Sanctuary on, I guess, Glim. Cast Sanctuary on Glim, creating a barrier.
Sure.
That's so funny.
But Glim is just stuck in this wreckage, creating this plug, hopefully giving you just enough time to hold them back.
He was always just a stepping stone for you.
The Celestial turns with one final swipe, cutting back multiple demons, turning towards you all now. And is going to fly. Those of you that can't fly, you can't fly?
I have 1 flight potion
But
left.
that's only 10-foot fly speed, right?
Yeah, I can't.
And
fly.
then there's Valor can't fly. The rest of you can. Yonder can't fly.
Can fly.
Yonder could turn into a bat. Yonder, I don't know if Yonder is going to come, though, because he wouldn't be able to keep up in bat form. This thing is
I can
fast.
carry him if he's a mat.
You could.
I have done it before.
Do you really want to bring Yonder along?
Yes!
Okay.
I do!
Oh my god.
So do you
NPCs like teddy bears.
do you just because basically what happens is this Celestial is going to fly down, grab you and Valor, and start to take off. You can obviously follow, and you see Yonder getting ready to head down. And flies cold on to Yonder, and you take off. All of you fly up, and you can see that the back side of the cathedral has a huge hole in it, and the Celestial flies through it, and you just follow, taking off. As you kind of crest up over, you glance behind you, and you can see as that giant demon that loped into the city, you watch as it tumbles and lets out a roar and crashes into a building, and you kind of feel this sudden burst of anxiety go through you all coming from the Celestial. We need to hurry. The Celestial curves and banks down, going down underneath the city. Down, cutting across the just above the waters of the Styx, all of you flying, and you see the rocky crags of the earth moat above you as it flies towards the center of the city and flies up right into what looks to be almost like a bowl, like an upside down bowl in the center of the city, and there's sort of rocky outcroppings and ledges, and there's still like pieces of rock just kind of gently floating there that have broken off from the main earth moat. And this Celestial flies up and slams, well actually no, it's gonna fly up gently, setting down Valor.
Slams.
Yeah. Oh shit! Setting down Pip and Valor on these rocky ledges. So you are probably 100 feet above the Styx, on a rocky ledge up underneath the city. And the Celestial looks around and then flies up like Atlas and presses up into the bottom of the earth moat. You need to protect me. I will be vulnerable. Is anybody hurt?
Yeah.
Who's hurt? Okay,
I'm a little
everybody's hurt. This guy has 4 heals that he not heal, but 4 healing bursts that they can do. So the 3 of you, and then are any of the NPCs do they desperately need?
My Steel Defender is going to use its other 2 repair actions. Real quick.
I have a bunch of healing potions too.
Wait, no, I can just mention
Take,
it.
take the free
I'll
healing.
just-
Yeah, but I am.
All right,
using
so
free- yeah.
I will. I think just for the sake of quickness, I'm gonna roll this once, and it'll just go to everybody. So this is 8d8 plus 4. So.
Oh wait, Valor's down a fair bit.
Okay, so Valor will get the last one. So the 3 of you, and then Valor. Okay. That is 38 points of healing to everybody. Valor and the 3 of you.
Love being in double digits.
Okay. All right, everybody.
Time to play Napoleon. Yes. Oh, well, I don't know if I'm gonna gaseous form. Just peace out.
Just peace out. Oh, you all are really down on everything, aren't you?
Yeah.
Okay. Before this begins,
Mm-hmm.
all right. I
Nathan's getting nervous.
I've sent you all to the map. Go ahead and place yourselves where you want to be. So there are rocks that are, gently floating here. The celestial being, ignore the art of the token. That's just what I had to use. But the celestial being is there in the center, pressing themselves up into the bottom of this earth moat and starting to strain. The rest of you can place yourselves wherever you want to be on this map. There are rocky ledges all around the sides, and then there are some of these smaller earth moats just gently floating in this space. The Styx is 100 feet below you. Periodically, there are winged demons and devils that kind of flit past below, but you can place yourselves where you want to go.
Can you give me control of Valor?
Yes, absolutely. I also don't know what Valor's hit points are at, so they probably need to be updated. Or if you're keeping track of them there, that's just fine.
Yeah, I'm keeping track.
Yeah. And Lulu actually would have been down. I'll say she uses her last cure wounds on herself to
I want to be next to you.
Oh, I would like to be.
I guess yonder
You're
will
fighting with everyone else.
kind of be
So,
off to the side. Okay. Are any of you going to do any prep spells as this celestial being begins to press into the earth mode?
Yeah, I just don't have enough spell slots left.
I mean, I can pop a haste, I guess, as soon as it looks like we have incoming, like imminently before.
Okay.
Wait, I'm not gonna do haste. I have another concentration spell that's important.
I can haste you.
That might be nice
Yeah.
if you can spare the slot.
Yeah, if we're not going to, if I'm not just gonna precious form out of here.
I mean, you can always still do that with your ring.
Yeah, I guess.
Lulu will cast Protection from Evil and Good on the Celestial, which I believe disadvantage on attack rolls against the target. So that's the best she can do to. Or does she do Bless?
Where do I tell?
Oh, I mean, I don't know how much this matters, but because Valor drank one of my flight potions, she gets 2d6 plus 4 hit points due to restorative reagents.
Kadam, as everybody's getting ready, this being looks to you and reaches out a hand. The hand it's massive, and it gently touches your hand. Actually, I want to know, I know Kadam with touch can be a little...
Hands is fine.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because again, at this being, I think I'm going to say, its insight, its ability to read people is very high. So if there's any sense that Kadam doesn't want this, it would maybe almost intuit, like, but it reaches out. I might be able to lend a little more aid with your help.
What do you need from me?
We need to reach out to Sehanine together.
That's the easiest thing in the world.
Will you pray with me for a moment? Can you make a religion check for me?
I can.
Okay.
That's cocked.
You've never been able to pray in your life.
I pray a lot.
It was low.
That's a total of 9.
Okay. Okay. We're on our own.
Can I pump a channel divinity into it? To roll again.
Yeah. You want to remove your channel? Yeah, you can do that. Remove a channel divinity.
Come on. There we go.
Okay.
23.
Okay.
Oh, that was the right choice.
A slow relaxation washes over all of you. all of the sound of chaos seems to fade for a moment. For the first time in, what, over a 10 days, you don't taste ash in your mouth. You taste whatever it is that you love, that just fills you with joy when you sit down with family. Seems to just appear out of nowhere, and you feel this sense of connection with everyone around you and relief starting to fill you. You can all get the benefit of a short rest. So you can roll hit die. And I need somebody to roll a d8.
I feel like that should be.
Probably Kadam, yeah.
2.
You have 4 levels of spells back. So you can get a 4th level spell, or you could do 4 first level spells, or break that up however you want.
I'm so excited to hit hit points.
Also, if you so choose to desire, I know it's really last minute, but if you have the ability to change your spells out, like I know clerics can, you can do so.
Oh my gosh.
You,
Oh
if,
my
if you can be
gosh.
quick, if you can be quick about it, I know it's a
Yeah,
lot.
yeah, no, I
But-
hope I roll a low initiative.
Yeah. I don't know if that matters for
I don't,
artificers.
I don't think it does for us.
Okay. Is everybody good?
Yeah.
Okay.
Go ahead. I'm relying on my low initiative roll here.
Okay. We're gonna push through here, guys. We're at 9. I think we're gonna go to at least 9:30. I think we can do this.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah. This being presses up into the ceiling and begins to strain. The whole earth mode above you begins to rumble as it presses, and a almost watercolor-like light begins to emanate out from the being itself. Almost a twilight as it presses up into the ceiling of this earth moat. And you slowly start to see the sticks lifting away from you as it continues to rise. Let's see here. Calliope. The hairs on the back of your neck stand. If you turn to look, you see an angel,
Uh-oh.
dark in its shape, silhouetted against the sky of Avernus, down one of these canyon-like structures of the underside of the earth moat, hovering there, staring in the direction of all of you. Slowly, you see from one of the hands a chained mace unfurl and dangle and begin to tense up. Let's all roll initiative. I want to talk a little like a little above table for a second, just to set up what we have going on here. You have a certain number of rounds for this thing to try, for the Celestial to try to save Elturel. You clearly see Zariel there,
Yeah.
getting ready to fly in. Good luck. All right.
Can I tell?
Yeah.
If this celestial is encased in some sort of shield, would it impair its ability to push the thing up? A weightless shield.
Does not seem that way.
Great. Then we just gotta play keep away with me for a little bit.
What are you planning? Do you want to do something before initiative? Like
Yeah.
I'll give you.
Yeah.
I said you can do prep
Yeah,
spells.
yeah. Could use that haste on winged here.
Hi.
Resilient sphere on that thing.
Playing then pull.
Appears around it, and it continues to press. All right, here we go. Initiative.
Thanks.
Valor rolled a natural 20 for her initiative.
What?
Wow.
Nice. I have 20 altogether. 16 plus 4.
Oh, Zariel, wow, your rolls. My God. Okay.
I also got a natural 20.
Oh my
You
god!
guys.
I'm telling you, this was the right.
Wait, is it the blood dice
Oh,
again?
blood
Blood dice.
Oh my God.
Alright,
Blood for the blood dice.
Yeah.
get on.
Oh, that's definitely washed.
We're good. We're good.
That's what you want.
I just saw washed Grandpa's. Oh, good, an angel. We're saved. All right. Sorry. So let me. Sorry, Calliope. What did you get?
23.
23. Valor.
21.
Okay. Kadam.
5.
Yep. Pip.
20.
20. Lulu. All right, y'all. And yonder.
Yonder. Who's a bat?
So, the sphere goes up, and within a heartbeat, she's on you. The speed is frightening. She rockets through this canyon straight at you. You just see this determined look on her face as she just coming straight for you.
She got 26.
Yeah.
Insane.
She gets 3 attacks.
That's fewer than I expected.
They hit really hard.
I know. I witnessed it.
So first, her flail comes whipping towards you.
Disadvantage from winged dummy.
Okay, first attack.
I will cancel it.
No, it's not a crit.
Alright.
Yeah.
The lower one is a 32.
Neat. Okay. She hits hard.
You take 56 points of damage on the first flail strike. Is Resilient Sphere concentration?
It is.
I'm so sorry.
It's down.
No! You could roll a nat 20.
I can roll that 20. That's not that 20.
That's not enough.
Wait, hold up.
Yeah,
That's an 11.
yeah,
I get plus 8.
yeah.
That's 19.
Okay,
I can flash of genius up to 24.
okay.
How much damage did I do?
56? Oh, is that
Just shy.
Is
I
it
take,
really?
I take half damage because I'm
You
worded body.
do!
Woo!
So I make the
That
concentration
makes it.
save
You
there.
make the concentration
In-
save. Okay.
So
Oh, yeah.
that was, I took 26 Sick. Yeah.
Okay.
Easy.
All right.
How many more attacks did you say she gets?
She gets 2 more. Wow. You're really lucky. She just rolled a nat 1. I'm not even kidding. She just rolled a nat 1.
She was.
That was her second flail. Yeah, I think, honestly, I think what it is, she hit you with such fury that on her second swing, when she comes to swing back, she's just short because she knocked you back so far.
I gotta tumble in.
Just, and then just, and brings this warhammer, this one that you saw, towards you that killed Yonder in 1 strike. 24.
Shield, baby!
Ooh.
Flash of light. And she's right there, up in your face. All right. That was Archduchess Zariel of Avernus' first turn. Calliope, you are up.
I need to get away from her without getting an attack of opportunity.
Wow, you guys. Oh my god. This is so scary.
I got 2 options for that. 1, I could wait for a warp from you. 2, I could try to hit her with shocking grasp. I just need to have Big Dummy be able to move and dash, I think.
What's your average roll for your shocking grasp?
Like 22.
Okay, my
But-
guess
and
is
that-
her AC is around 20.
I do have
2.
advantage because she's wearing armor.
Okay. Okay.
So-
Yeah, that seems like a maybe.
Do I have any other actions that could move me 5 feet?
Grab the Archduke. That will help.
That helped me last time.
No, the warp actually wouldn't work. Do things get attacks of opportunity if you fall?
If you fall.
If I just like let myself fall a bit before?
Voluntary movement is
It is voluntary movement. Yeah. Yeah.
Just switch off the winged boots real quick. Then switch them back
I
on.
mean, you are actively doing it though. I'm
Okay.
sorry. Yeah.
Okay, that's fine.
Yeah.
Well, if you
I mean, you could use your disengage action to
Oh,
disengage.
yeah, wait!
Yeah.
Big Dummy has an extra action. Yeah,
Yeah.
so that's disengage, then move and boost.
Okay.
Boost.
Move and boost.
So it currently has 100-foot movement speed, doubled to 200 foot.
Great.
The haste.
Okay. Yeah, you can go
I could go 400 feet
wherever you want.
and disengage. I think it's just like, you want that shield? You gotta get through me.
Okay. So are you just gonna go try to hide somewhere, basically, like fly 400 feet away and?
Calliope needs to get Zariel away from this
Okay.
situation. Yeah, let's go. Wait, that leaves me with a free action. I could even.
Shocking grasp.
What would be really funny?
a cantrip.
Zariel's a large creature.
Oh my
She
god.
is.
Do it.
To throw a net at Zariel before you fuck off.
Yes!
Does she make a save?
I make an attack.
What the fuck? No! Oh my god!
I get +7 to this.
Oh my god!
We'll just see if it works. We'll just see if it
This
works.
is gonna be so.
12.
Come
Plus
on.
the D4 from Valor.
That it's been more
That's
than a minute.
totally
way
gone. Yeah, that's totally gone.
Anyway, I can boost that. I don't think so. Pocket sand!
So wait, that was a 12 plus 7, so
19.
Yeah, no, definitely not. Yeah. Okay.
Dang, that would've been
All right.
It would've
So
been
you
so fucking funny.
you take off. Okay. Calliope, I mean, you're off the map.
Yeah,
Okay.
400 feet.
Wow. Yeah. I mean, she looks furious. And
How fast are you?
that's the end of your turn.
Yeah. Bonus action, drink a health potion.
Okay. Wow. Wow. Okay. as you are fleeing, you just hear in your head, I'll deal with you later. Get ready for your friends to die one
I was
by
expecting
one.
I was expecting.
And at the end of your turn, she's going to. Who's closest to her right now? Looks like Kadam. She looks straight at you, Kadam.
Look back at her.
Hello again.
Grab her hand better.
Burn. Make a wisdom save for me.
That's cocked.
That is. Yeah.
Alright. Wisdom save. 25.
That still fails.
Oh my
He
god.
has a DC of 26.
Oh
I can flash a genius.
Can you flash a
Can I
genius
use
saves?
20? Yeah, you can.
Wow.
But that would get it to a.
Wait, what did you have?
Sorry, no, yeah, that would work. That would work. I rolled a 25.
Okay. Okay.
This I have one flash of genius left, so.
Wow. Okay.
Thank you.
Wow. Okay. I'm curious. We don't have to dwell too long on it. It works for sure. But I'm curious what it looks like, because basically what would have happened is, Kadam, you literally, your skin would just combust into flame. Like you would just start to burn as she commands you to burn. Is there like some artificer thing that you do to like stop that from happening?
I mean, it's a wisdom save.
It is a wisdom save, yeah. I don't know.
Is it an artificer thing or is it a pip thing?
Maybe it is a pit
I-
thing, yeah.
Okay. I think Pip just looks at Kadam and is like, You've escaped her once. You have the strength to live through this.
I think those words, they work. You start to feel this burning sensation just crawling all over you. And that's enough to pull you back, and you resist it. Okay, that was her legendary action. It is now Valor. Yeah, okay. Can she get to Zariel?
Okay, hold on. I'm gonna do some math real quick. Would you allow me to make an athletics check to jump onto Zariel?
Yes.
To try to, I mean, yes. It's 100 feet down into the sticks if she fucks this up. But yes, what totally.
How long does the potion of flight last, Pip?
I think it lasts for 10 minutes. So.
Let's make a roll. Just roll a d20. Let's just, again,
17.
she's got one round.
All right.
So she can, okay.
Yeah, she's gonna do the run and jump.
Yeah.
She's not gonna bother with the fly.
That's totally fine, yeah, athletics, go for it,
Okay.
athletics.
Okay. Come on, Valor.
Okay, so she makes it,
13.
she makes it halfway and absolutely is going to be short and just starts plummeting straight towards the stakes and
Fly. Yeah.
catches herself. So she's just hovering there.
Okay, does she have any movement left?
5 feet, I think. Give it 5 feet of movement. So she can kind of move a little bit in a direction.
And yonder has the glaive. Ah.
Javelin, okay, go for it. Go for it. Dr. Strangelove. Oh my god.
I sincerely doubt that hits.
Pip, you're next.
Dirty 20.
Oh,
A dirty 20? That does not hit.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
It just
She should move
ricochets
this way.
off of her armor. Pip, you're up.
Like, literally, what am I going to do to her?
Stay alive.
Pip kneels.
Shit. Okay, you kneel.
I'm just a little birthday boy.
So you kneel down, and do you say anything, or you just quietly kneel there?
Pip wants to just
Hide in plain sight.
see what does Zariel
If you
want?
kneel, in this moment, you kneel, and again, this is Zariel, like, it's like time slows for just a second, and she's still focused on everything that's happening, but you just suddenly hear her voice in your mind. If you truly are kneeling before me now, you will help me. Are you here to serve me?
How?
You help me stop this now. Call to Calliope. Bring her, I guess,
No,
does
she
she
knows.
know her name? She knows her name, yeah.
Yeah.
Call to Calliope. Make her come back. Now. Pip, are you seriously pledging to serve her in this moment? Or are you trying to deceive Zariel?
Yes.
Make a deception roll. Yeah, go for it.
You turn into Zariel.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Come on, baby.
Off the
What
edge.
is? Oh, no, that doesn't count. Yeah, it doesn't
okay.
count.
Okay. No!
What'd you get?
No! 9 plus
No,
13.
definitely not.
Hold on, plus 13.
Also,
That's still-
make a wisdom save for
Okay,
me.
well, it's still a 22, but
No, make a wisdom save for me as well.
a wisdom
Because
save.
you're lying.
Yeah, I am.
You're lying right now.
2.
Shit, I didn't have that doc open.
That's a 4.
I think what happens is that your hands, I believe they sprout claws
Okay.
that can be used as daggers.
So,
For what it's worth.
Daggers have a thrown range.
No, you cannot throw your hands.
I can throw hands.
Yeah, you can't pick them off and throw them.
Okay. That was a 20.
That was
for
great. That
deception.
was great.
Yeah.
Yeah,
23
you're and then you just hear in your head, "Ooh, this is amazing." Okay. All right.
Having a conference call. Boom, boom, boom.
Is that your turn, Pip?
Bonus action.
Hide!
Okay. Yeah. Go ahead. Make your stealth roll as you.
Oh, now I get a. Well, it's still not a lot,
What's the
but
total?
it's 20.
That's not enough to hide from Zariel, unfortunately.
Where's that
I guess
second
as you,
ago?
what do you do to hide on this platform? You like scamper away and like just try to hope she doesn't notice.
Kinda.
Yeah.
Like,
Okay. Yeah. All
Go over the
right.
edge.
Yonder.
It got totally
Maybe we say that
fed
some
the ball.
javelins were kind of spread.
Yeah, that's
Yeah. Yonder will run and jump to the next thing. Yeah, I think for the sake of this encounter, the kind of shorter distances between when it's like between that 10 and 5, we'll just say you can do it as you leap between these. I mean, he can just get a little closer and I guess throw at disadvantage. Although no, he'd be throwing through the sphere if he was there. I guess he'll be over here and throw at disadvantage. So we'll just do a quick throw here. Yeah, there's no way. Lulu. I mean, Lulu flies up to Zariel
Maybe they'll reconnect.
and she looks her in the eye. Zariel, please! Please stop. She's gonna hold her action and plead with Zariel. as she's holding her action for something. You can tell she's holding a spell. Kadam.
Zariel, I have no quarrel with the Blood War.
Hold on. One more time.
I have no quarrel with the Blood War. I'm here to do one thing and one thing only. How many people have you lost getting a few thousand souls out of this city? Has it been worth it? Have you gained here? I'm not sure if you have. Let us go and try again another time.
You're gonna use your action to make a persuasion roll here?
Yes, I am.
Okay. Lulu is giving you advantage on this because she used her turn to plead with Zariel. So you can make a persuasion roll at advantage. Let me see something here. I specifically wrote down some stuff for this.
Oh, we were hitting all those 20s.
Okay, yeah, go for it. Make your persuasion roll. What? Did you roll a nat 20?
That's a nat 20.
No way. What? Really?
Yes!
Oh my
Wow.
god. Okay, wait. I don't like. I can try to do this really quick.
Yeah.
Oh no, this is too short. Okay, well. Oh my god. Yeah, that like.
So that's a 35.
Jesus Christ.
Reach out, fly up to her, and touch her hand again.
I think I will. I'm going to fly up to her and take the hand that is holding them all and just hold it.
I mean, yeah, you, as you're saying this speech, you start to just float towards her, and you see her tensing, and she keeps deliberately not looking at Lulu. And as you get close to her, you start to see her eyes get misty. And as you reach out, she does not pull away as you gently grab onto her hand. Why did you care so much about these people?
Because they're people. And no one deserves to be put in situations that they do not choose for themselves.
They don't know any better.
Does
The,
that
God, the gods ignore it. No one is telling anyone. They haven't seen what I've seen.
That is all true.
I'm saving them. I'm saving them.
Oh, sorry. You know and have seen things that no one else has. But ignorance is not a sin.
I'm so close. I need this. I'm running out of resources. I need this. I'm the only one here that's made a difference. Bill sat here for generations. No movement. the abyss spread into different planes, and I saw it. I saw it dissolve and turn to dust. I'm the only one. I'm the only one who's done anything. But you're right. You're right. This is worth it.
It can be so hard to let go.
I will continue my campaign. But I will find a different way. I will find a different way. You can leave, all of you. Lulu, I'm sorry. I won't ever do this again. I won't ever do this again. As the world trembles and shakes around you, and light begins to build from this celestial being, Calliope, you can kind of hear muffled. The combat seems to have stopped, and you hear shouting and then a quietness. The light is building all around you, filling the space. But a coldness comes over all of you, this sudden drop, as Zariel sits there shaking. I release you. Kadam, from behind Zariel, you just see a sudden wisp of shadow and smoke, and a figure standing behind her.
Do one thing. May I do one thing?
Yes.
I'll take both of them.
Yeah, big lady face. Yeah.
And I'll reach up and will kiss her on her forehead.
As you do, Pip, you see standing behind Zariel as Kadam embraces her. You see a beautiful man with beautiful horns curving back in a simple red, deep red outfit with a cold expression staring at Zariel. And you can see his jaw clenching. Zariel gently pulls back from you and looks at you. Thank you. The light is filling all around you.
I will
Lulu
remember this.
reaches out with her trunk as Zariel looks to her. I'll try to find you. The man behind her snaps, and chains erupt from the earth moat behind her, wrap around Zariel, and with a flash she is pulled beneath and gone. And before you can react to this man, the twilight rather, fills your vision as the celestial pushes with all of their might. And we pull back and see Elturel high above the river Styx, gently sailing up into the acrid sky above as a tear in space opens up with golden light pouring through. There are shapes falling, tumbling off the sides as Elturel disappears into the light and the clouds close around it. And is where we are going to end Descent into Avernus, our 4-long, story reckless campaign. Yes, Ascent from Avernus indeed. Thanks for watching, everyone who has. Thank you so much. Yeah. Thank you all.
Thank you, Nathan.
Yeah, thank you.
Nathan.
Carefully, there's lots of wires.
So many wires.
Lots of wires. Oh.
Is Yonder still bad?
No. Thank you. Oh, Arlo. Hi, bud. Yeah, it's okay, bud.
Nathan, that was beautiful.
That was beautiful.
Thank you. Come here, bud. Oh, it's okay. Oh, my dog came over. Yeah. Thank you so much, everybody. Yeah. We're done with this campaign. We'll talk. We're probably gonna stream next week.
We are streaming next
and
week.
I think next week we'll do an epilogue, which will not. There might be some light dice rolling, but there won't be any like combat. It'll just be figuring out what happens to each of you after this. Very broad strokes. Yeah. All right. Thanks, everybody.
Thank you, everyone.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I want to say a special shout out to my partner, Winged Scribe 99,
Yeah.
who has been present for every single stream we have ever done until our baby was born, and then he was taking care of our baby for every single stream. I love you, thanks.
Yeah. Thank you so much. Yeah. Thank you to all of you, like any family or friends who you may be sacrificing your time to be doing this. Like, thank you for doing that. And yeah, thanks for the people that watched. Like, for choosing to spend
Our
an hour and a
tiny
half.
little stream.
Yeah, our tiny
That's
stream.
wild to me. I feel so lucky.
Yeah, we're very
This is
small.
for you.
But thank you.
But actually, we can name names is the
Yeah.
thing.
So, truly thank you for that. Anyways, it's late. Sorry. We'll wrap this up now and have a wonderful evening and thank you.
Good night.
Good night.
Good night.